What's up, YouTube? Welcome to day 17 of my road to profitability. Today we had an interesting day to say the least. Yeah, interesting day. Um, I know this is a little different from my usual videos, but that's because I had like a mistake and I actually turned off my computer before like ending the video. Um, so yeah, so it's gonna be a little different from what I normally how I normally post my trades. But today coming into market, we were looking bearish because we had London manipulation of Asia highs, and then we were looking to see New York reversal, which, as you can see, is playing out okay right now, I guess. Um, and so yeah, we did have a 15-minute SMT. I actually have no idea where it's at anymore. And I'm not really gonna try and look for it. I did remove most of my drawings. Um, we entered, so we had a 15-minute SMT. We had our daily buys, which was bearish, and the SMT was bearish. And then we, excuse me, we um we also swept some liquidity here. So yeah, it was like three confluences back to back to back, which made me want to go shorts. I know some people who went longs and stuff. Um, Again, you could have done either today. To be honest, either could have worked. But yeah, so let's go down to we're on the 5 minute. Okay, yeah. So after both, like all three of our confluences were pretty much hit, we also had a break of structure on the 5 minute. Now here's where I kind of messed up today because I was originally planning to get an equilibrium entry off of this trade just because we had this gap here. But I actually had FOMO and kind of messed up my entry. And instead of getting an equilibrium trade, I literally entered like probably like right here. Yeah, terrible entry. Um, it actually pretty much messed up my profits by a lot. And then we were targeting, let's go down 5 minute. We were targeting London lows, of course. That's where's London lows? That can't be it, is it? No, it's a little ahead of that, but something around there. And as you can see, that's already like, bro, what kind of trade? Actually, it's a little higher. It's like right here. That's where I took it. So yeah, like a 1.22 trade. Right. It's like, all right, okay. So we took that trade. And then yeah, so price pretty much immediately went back up, and we literally could have gotten filled here, or we could have gotten filled on the order block that caused the liquidity sweep, which in hindsight, I think I'm gonna switch over to that. I think I'm gonna switch over to order blocks or equilibrium instead of just getting filled off of the fair value gaps. Especially with how price action has been lately. Um, yeah. So yeah, damn, that would have been a nice entry, bro. If we would have gotten right here. Yeah, because then we could have targeted, like for our partials, we could have targeted here. Oh well, that happens. Stuff like that happens. So it's a learning process. I'm just glad that, I was able to learn and not lose money today. So it's a good thing. But yeah, so we were in this trade for a fat minute. And you're probably wondering why I'm still not in this trade. And the reason I'm not in the trade is actually pretty simple. So after seeing that we were actually, turning into a downtrend, I decided to move my stop from all the way up here to, I'm pretty sure it was right here. Yeah, above those highs. And so I still had my stop at London low, or my TP at London lows. Um, but then I also wanted to take partials because that's kind of how I trade. I take partials and then break even. So what did I do? I went into the hourly. Oh, and we also took out 4 hour highs, which is perfect. That even confirmed my bearish suspicion even more. Um, right. So we were looking for equilibrium for our first TP, and we hit our equilibrium point, right? And then, as you can see, you can probably imagine what happened after hitting our equilibrium point. We put our stop to break even. Equilibrium was hit off of this candle, and then we got a big candle to the upside. Quite unfortunate. It was retracing that fair value gap, but it happened exponentially quick. Like it happened in less than like 10 seconds, in my opinion. It was extremely fast. So we got stopped out, and since it was so fast, we actually lost some money because even though our stop was set at break even, it didn't get filled until a little later. So we lost about like $4 on the trade, which isn't a lot, obviously. Um, just quite unfortunate because now, yeah, I mean, price is printing even lower. We literally are probably going to take out London lows, which is good because that means that my bias was correct on the day. But yeah, that was pretty much our trading day today. And yeah, if you guys want to see like more content like this instead of how I normally do it, then like you guys can just, you know, go down in the comments below and just tell me because this is obviously a lot easier for me to record as I just have to go through my thought process as I was trading. And I think it'll also make the videos a lot shorter. Yeah, 6 minutes. Um, it'll probably be like on average like 5 to like 8 minutes, depending on the day. So yeah, if you guys do want to see that, just let me know, and I'll keep that in mind. All right, peace out.